Hello gamers! Hello ladies and gentlemen, do not adjust your sets, do not refresh the page, you are seeing this right, it is a Voxel64 stream. Now with brand new visuals, actually. Got a nifty little timer to tell you when the actual, stream will start. I'm a little ahead of it, but I had a couple minutes, so why not? I might bump it down to the 5-minute one, I'm experimenting. But, it's a particularly long starting soon. Some excuse me. Some jams going in the background. Long enough for me to say hello. And welcome in to the stream. So, first thing that I wanna get out there before we even get into the game. I've switched over to OBS. I know I've been experimenting a lot with different shit on stream, and I probably shouldn't do that so much, because it leads to a couple of faulty streams here and there that come out a little scuffed. Also, I sound like I just woke up because I, in fact, did just wake up. I rolled out of bed, realizing it was about 7 o'clock, and, you know, I mean, I was up earlier. I was up for a few hours at, noon, and then I've just been, napping on and off. Didn't get enough sleep. Anywho, that's not important. What is important is that now we're on OBS. So that's something. So a few things about being on OBS. I'm moving away from Streamlabs to get to OBS because, OBS got good in the time that I haven't been using it. The last time I touched OBS was maybe 5 years ago, when, I initially conceived of streaming and, you know, trying to figure out how that whole world worked. And back then, OBS Studio just barely existed, and it wasn't very feature-rich at all. So it was pretty empty. So I kind of, crossed it off my list as a candidate at the time, and I was like, alright, what else is there? Oh, here's Streamlabs OBS, which is everything OBS Studio is trying to be, and it works a lot better. And it's more, feature complete. Well, then why am I not doing that? You know? Oh, it switches over to a little weird live thing when the timer's over. Anywho, so I was like, why am I not using that? Why am I not using that instead? And so that's what I've been using for years now, and just haven't felt the need to move over until that whole controversy a few months back with Streamlabs. I thought about it, and I was like, man, maybe I should axe this whole Streamlabs thing, you know? And move to OBS. And ever since then, I've been like, oh, I'll do it next week, or I'll do it the week after that. And then I got back to consistently streaming, or I had a gap of time where I wasn't, and then I got back to consistently streaming. And I was like, well, I don't want to break up my schedule or have a broken stream because I just hastily switched to OBS and didn't do anything in preparation of that. Oh, it restarts. Timer restarts. Get out of here. Get out of here. Wait, how do I get rid of you? Does it just count down from 9:01 and break again? Anyway, whatever. We'll just leave it to continue counting, I guess. Count away, my friend. Oh, and I've lost access to it. But, that's the problem is, see, I don't know OBS that well. Like, original OBS. Like, of course there's some stuff that's just, like... OBS got good while I was away, by the way. It's pretty good, compared to how it used to be. Not that it was ever, like, bad. It was just kind of weird. But I don't quite have a good handle on using OBS yet. I figured I'd give it a little trial by fire. Like, outside of, like, learning the basics of using OBS. There's no chat on screen this time, sadly. Doesn't mean I'm not reading it, though. I can still see chat. Chat's still happening. I don't have alerts on yet, which is something I completely glossed over. Because, like, I was putting together the stream layout, and I was like, man, I think I'm missing something. I don't think this is done yet. And then I sat down to stream today. Literally minutes before hitting the go live button, and I was like, oh, fuck, I don't have alerts. I'll figure that out off stream tonight or tomorrow, and then we'll have them by the end of the week, for sure. Anyway, you guys want to play a video game? I'm thinking we get on to the game. Because as much as I, ooh, there goes the dog. As much as I, love to sit here on this starting soon screen, I'd love to skedaddle over to the in-game screen. Isn't that so much smoother? That old transition was nice from from all the streams before. It was nice. The problem with it, though, it doesn't work consistently enough that I feel like, you know, it's good. I mean, it's fine. It's alright. There's nothing expressly wrong with it, but it would get really choppy occasionally. Another thing about moving to Streamlabs, or moving from Streamlabs makes your viewer count and how long you've been live very accessible to you, whereas OBS puts how long you've been live, at least, on the bottom of your screen in a very obscure location. I'm not doing the dragon today. I'm gonna go find the stronghold, though. I was just getting to that. It puts that information in a really obscure location. So it's not in the, like, it's not in the way anywhere, but, like, it's not the most readable for someone with limited vision. But it's fine. Also, viewer numbers just do not appear, which I don't know if I like it or hate it. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I'll figure that out as I go. I mean, I could drop off a couple things that I'm definitely not gonna need. You take any of this? No? Okay. What this? Oh, well, we might need these. Something gives me the slightest idea that we could use those. Okay, we're gonna get these out. Get that out of here. And do that. And I think after we put these away, we're good to go. Now we're gonna go and... Oh. Well, the sun's coming down. Are the crops ready to be harvested? They are just about, yeah. I think I could save it for the end of the stream. I'll get the melons and pumpkins. The melons and pumpkins will be back by the end of the stream for sure. So that's not gonna be a huge, you know, problem. Just while I'm waiting on the sun to go down, I might as well, you know, gather a couple things. I don't have much else to do. Anywho, my point was... I'll take a bed with me, sure. Because Jed left it here when he was last online. But no, today we're not doing just any old Minecraft stream. We're prepping. We're ender prepping. We're gonna make it to the end soon enough. And the first step of ender prepping is finding that stronghold. I want to find that stronghold. I want to make sure the portal is ready to be completed at like a moment's notice. Where did... Oh. I do this every time. Every single time I do this. I manage to, like, right-click away my... Or middle-click to put something in... to put something in my hand, and then, you know, the whole thing gets thrown off. Not nether wart, cocoa beans. They look similar enough in the inventory. Crap. I really gotta stop worrying about these melons so much. I have so many extra melons. I'm never gonna run out. I might keep those melons on me as additional food. I doubt I'll need it, but I might need it. And that's really what matters. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Oh, don't want to open chat. Do I have more than one pick on me? I do not. A diamond pick is tempting right now. It really is, but I need to save. I need to conserve so that I can get all diamond armor, because that's one of the other steps is enchanted diamond armor for, like, me feeling 100% about fighting the dragon. If I have time... I mean, I might just enchant iron if I just don't have the time, but if I have time, I'm gonna go through and enchant everything. Alright. I think here's a good spot. We'll stand over here. And throw. Well, that was laggy. Okay. Okay, this direction, then. No, give it back. Did one of the fish take it? I know it dropped. I saw it drop. Did one of those fish get it? They couldn't have. Do they sink? They don't sink. I've had them float before. Oh, I saw him and I was like, oh, there it is. It's not it. 9? Oh my god, did the lag eat my pearls? I think the server lag may have just eaten 3 of my pearls. No. No, on first throw, too? Yikes, bro. That's... Oof. Ah. Okay. Well, the good news is we have enough blaze powder that it doesn't really matter. We don't have enough ender pearls, though, to make a bunch of new, eyes, but... Get out of my boat. Leave my boat alone. Let me have my boat back. In hindsight, there was still a spot in that boat that I could have just taken. And then, like, driven around with a little friend, but, you know. Eviction is a better option. If you have the choice between making a friend and evicting them from your property, I think option number 2 will always be morally correct. Do it. Okay, so we're crossing over to this shore here. And I think I want to, like, this isn't that big of a gap from where we started. Like, I mean, it's over a body of water, but, like, I feel like if we, knowing how big this is, I feel like if we go inland a bit, or maybe even cross the entire thing, then throw another one, we'll have a better shot of, like, not wasting one. How am I gonna get over this? Should have gone the easy way. Should have just, like, gone, like, 3 steps to my left. I wanted to be cool. I wanted to be a cool guy. I wanted to do a thing. Speaking of being cool and doing cool things, the game volume is a little low compared to the music, and the game volume's all the way up. So we just tone down the music a hair in favor of video games. Alright, so we're not quite doing the dragon today, but we will be prepping for him, so that we're ready, and so that, you know, if somebody decides to join me on my dragon escapades, then they'll be able, you know? Alright, careful with bodies of water. Hit the button once. And no more. Yes, yes, give it back. Does water kill them? No, okay. I got that one back at least. There's a trident guy down there. I want nothing to do with you, sir. Please leave me alone. Please don't break my boat. Please don't break my boat. Please don't break my boat. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're alright. Alright, so we're gonna keep going this way for a bit. Clearly it's off in this direction. I doubt we'll have enough when we get there. I doubt we'll have enough to completely light the portal. But like I said, again, the warp forest is right there, and we don't need to go back to the stronghold. And thanks to Jed's assistance the other day, we were able to knock out a bit of that. We're going to pass that landmass and go a little further. Because I was so confident about it being this way. Because then, then with the next one that's in our path, I'll know that, you know, we're on the... Then, like, if it comes back this way, there's only, like, a couple hundred blocks it could be in. So that's that. Yeah, I'm thinking this one up here is the one where we're gonna shoot off another one. But no, current viewership is just unknown to me. If anybody follows at the moment, it is also completely unknown to me. In hindsight, I probably should have given this another step. Ah, it landed in the tree, of course. Let me up. Thank you. Should have kept that dirt on me. That would have been more useful there. Probably shouldn't have bothered to break that. Yeah, I really shouldn't have. Holy shit. Okay, I guess we're gonna cross this one too. Oh, what a banger in the background, by the way. Absolute jams. Here, I should probably turn that up just a hair. It couldn't hurt. Because it is quiet for me, even. I mean, I like the volume disparity. Okay, now the game is just a hair over. Okay, I gotta stop fiddling with volume knobs. This is just how it stays. Unless chat says something's fucky with the volume, then we're keeping it. This is where we live now, in terms of volume. I mean, checking, like, checking the equalizers and shit is all I can really do. And, like, kind of eyeballing it during stream anyway. If it was, like, a recording, I could always just record a sample and play it back. But, like, God, streams are always sounding fucky. Like, I'm always, like, either way louder than the game or way quieter. Because, like, I overcorrect for that sort of thing. But, I mean, I guess better safe than sorry. And it's not, like, way quieter as in, like, oh, I'm quieter than the game. It's more quieter as in the whole thing. Like, I'm still louder than the game, but the whole stream is, like, almost silent. And you gotta, like, crank the volume to even hear anything. So, yes, I'm aware. I just, you know, not much I can do about it with minimal chat feedback on the issue. Okay, I think that little peninsula on the side there is where we go to check up. Oh, it's raining. Great. Love it when that happens. Absolutely great for the video quality. Which way, which way, which way? This way? That's new. So it's... my assumption is it's in this little forest somewhere, then. Here. I forget I can do that mid-water now. Mid-water? Like, body of water. Why am I doing this? I could just... Done. I forget they react like entities, so I think an axe would have been better for that, but who knows. Still this way? I shouldn't throw one now. Throwing one now would be a complete waste. Hey, that was cool-ish. I almost did the thing. I was almost cool Minecraft speedrunner. Very close. Yeah, okay. Checking it from this shore should be fine. Over here? Yeah, I lost that one. I lost that one so bad, I think. Let me get up in the trees. Up here? I don't see one up there. Where did you go? 'Cause I threw it from, like... Oh, hello, creeper. You're not somebody I want to deal with right now. Whatever. It's not anywhere near home. Not gonna bother to clean it up. It's way out in the wild. If somebody wants this area eventually, they'll have to clean it up themselves. I am an absolute maniac when it comes to, like, Minecraft worlds. I will just leave creeper holes if they're out of my way. Didn't pop in the water anywhere, did it? Is this Donkey Kong music? I didn't notice. Okay, let's go. We'll keep traveling. But I'm thinking it went this way. I should have gotten to higher ground before I threw it. I really should have. Will I take my own advice this time? I don't know, maybe. Maybe I'll bother to care. Not to lose, you know, the item that was, like, insanely troublesome for me to get. Oh, God. I'm not coming up here. I'll go around. I hate this shit. You cannot believe how much I hate this shit. 'Cause I refuse to dig at the mountain for an hour to be able to climb it. I'll do it, like, once or twice, but that's, like, all you get out of me. Before it's like, you're just not gonna let me up, so I'm not gonna care. You know what, I can get home. I can get home from here. It'll be fine. Again, I live close enough to 0-0 that it stops mattering if I think I could get home or not. I need a higher vantage point than this, like above the trees. I'd like to be on that one. Yeah, okay. And toss. What direction? Back this way? Alright. Did you pop? You popped. You popped! Why would you go and do that? Screw it. Leave it. We don't need the blocks anyway. Okay. Well, it's somewhere that we've already been. So at least it's not millions of blocks away somewhere. It's somewhere that we've already been. So we're gonna head to the shores of this section. We're down to 7 now. 7 pearls is fine. That's okay. It's like an alright amount, I guess. Like, it's better than going with, like, 3. I mean, this is also, like, assuming we're able to keep these 7 from popping all the way there. See, this is where we're gonna have to be a little more precise with them. Do we do this from here? I'm thinking we do. Because again, like I said, we're gonna have to be a little more immediate about when we use these. Where'd it go? This way. That's where the sound went, at least. It wouldn't have made it over this far, would it? See, half of me losing these is just not knowing where they went. Here, back up. Worst case, right? Absolute worst thing that can happen is we have to, like, we run out of pearls and we have to, like, stop and mark our place and come back. Like, that is absolute worst case scenario. Okay, I thought I saw it. But no, that is like absolute worst case scenario, the thing that might happen. It wouldn't have made it down there. It wouldn't be going down already. I mean, I didn't see it in the air, so, I mean, could be anywhere. It sounded this way, though. So we will go this way and see what we can do. It's also a factor of, like, I'm very far from my mic most of the time, just because, again, I'm leaned in. And I could move my mic for better placement, just haven't bothered yet. So, this music is pretty good for just kind of, like, roaming the land. I mean, it's Zelda music, so of course it is. Especially Ocarina of Time music is just insanely good for just having a good old wander about in any game, you know? Makes you feel cool while you wander around aimlessly. But I'm not wandering aimlessly this time. I've got an aim. One singular aim. Okay. Ah, this way. Don't pop. Thanks. Thanks, thanks, thanks. It's back this way. So I'm thinking that other one that we lost may have actually just gone down. We're so close. We're so close I could feel it. Alright. Other side of this little field here. On this hill. And then we'll do it again and see if... This might be a bad idea because of all the trees, so I'm gonna do it somewhere else, actually. For once, I'm gonna heed my own advice and just not go for the stupid plan. Less entertaining that way, but there we go, that's better. Alright, where are you headed? Still this way. Okay, I lost it somewhere, but I think it landed in a tree. Nope, it landed past the tree. But where? But where indeed? But where? New clothing line. Oh, there it is. So we continue this way past that point. And I guess straight to the ocean. Do I have my boat? I do have my boat. Yes. Good, 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 good. Oh my god, 1% dropped frames. I don't like... that's one piece of data that I don't like seeing. Not because, like, data bad, but, or, like, screen space or anything. But, like, being able to see that I have, in fact, dropped frames, which is perfectly normal. It's perfectly normal to drop frames at, like, certain points during a stream. Like, that's fine. Even, like, professional streamers drop frames. So it's not like I'm... You know... It's not like it's the end of the world or anything. Ooh, some nice Kirby jams. Oh, back this way again. Okay. Okay, I get it. I see, I see. Can I make that? Probably, but I should just play it safe anyway. I don't want to die here and lose everything. Alright, where'd you land? Where'd you land? It's close. Up there, and it came this way. And I know it didn't make it all the way up here. There's a very limited amount of space to search. Okay. I was right there, like on that mushroom. It came this way. So I guess it could be in a number of trees. Oh, there it is. Got it. Okay. We're gonna take these back with us. Because I feel like we could still use them. I'm not gonna make the same mistake of just, like, leaving these around and then not caring. So this way, then. We'll go up to this peak and do it again. See what happens there. Because now we're really narrowing it down. Like, it's in this landmass somewhere. It's just up to us to find it. There's a peak around here. There is, yeah. Is this the one I was on before? I think it may be. No? Doesn't seem that way. Yeah, it's in this gap somewhere. Tree? Ground. Okay, I see it. I witnessed it on the ground this time. Are you proud of me? I'm actually able to keep up with my pearls. The whereabouts of my pearls are well known to many. Okay, see, I don't want to cut down a bunch of trees to not throw this, like, into a tree and then lose it. But we're right back here, so... Time to do some tree parkour. This is in the middle. Straight down. Straight down. Kind of. It popped, but kind of. I'm thinking we just start digging here. Under this tree. F3, F2. And we'll call that Doug. Should have brought a shovel. Do I have a shovel? I do not have a shovel. Yeah, alright, here's how this is gonna go down then. We're gonna get down there with our pickaxes. And I have not a single torch on me, huh? That's ill-advised, but if I find some coal, on the way down, I can remedy that issue. Why is there dirt down here? What happened? Oh, it's a cave, that's what happened. Yeah, no. Am I completely blocked in? Okay, yeah, alright. He got too close. He got way too close. I don't like it, I don't respect it, I don't appreciate it. Not one bit. Baby zombies are the bane of my existence. They're so fast and so small. And as someone with terrible aim, I do not like that. Not one bit. Ooh, finally. Get some light down here. But no, yeah, I'm thinking it's just straight down this way. And if it's not, it's definitely, like, most likely connected to a cave system that is straight down this way. There. At least I got a few. Then I got some wood on me to make more. Oh wait, no I don't, because I used it to block off that baby zombie, that's right. Fuck it, I'll bring it on home. I'll get the rest of this coal here before I continue my trek downward. We got all the time in the world. So long as I don't die, because then we don't have all the time in the world, and that would be very much a problem. So I'm gonna do my revolutionary new strategy. I call it not dying. I'm hoping it works out. It's a risky play. Wouldn't want to place all my bets on that alone. But does anybody know if I'm not getting that copper. If the strongholds can spawn below deep slate? Is anybody aware of that fact at all? Because I don't think there's a restriction on how low they can go right now. But I can't be certain, so... Ooh, that's cave. And cobweb. Which is not naturally occurring. Oh, no, that's just, it's just a string. Okay. Or not string, but a grass thing. Like on the moss. Okay, I thought it was cobweb for a minute. So we were gonna be, if it was, we either A, found the stronghold, or B, found a much worse fate in a cave spider spawner. Or a regular spider spawner, mind you, but I don't trust myself to be that lucky. Okay, alright, bud. Alright, you're gonna wanna not do that, please. It's a lush cave down here. So that's really something, huh? No stronghold in sight, though. So unless there's something off this way, then we're gonna keep going down. More lush. How about down here? No? Okay. You know, caves spawn big enough now that it's probably well enough within like a cave system's bounds. In like, if you find a big enough one and narrow it down to certainly being in there, you can. I don't want to hop down because I don't want to. Oh, over here. Forgot my way back for a second. You can probably just start using pearls to locate while underground. Leave me alone. Just leave me be and I won't hurt you, please. Do me this one solid ever. I forgot that was like that. Like, I forgot there was water on that side of me that could have very easily taken me out. Glad it didn't. Glad it didn't. Yeah, I'm still seeing nothing, which is concerning a bit. I mean, again, worst case, I've got to go back up and... Ooh, lapis. And do it again in a different spot, because I misjudged where the thing was going. Yeah, we'll go down to bedrock, I think. Although maybe not, depending on how long this pickaxe holds out. Oh, nope, there it is! There it is, we found it. See, now is the part where I'm gonna have to be scared. All the way down. Oh, that's quite a drop, too. Oh, yeesh. Oh, gosh. Is there more of it over this way? Doesn't appear that way, no. Doesn't actually appear to have so much as a... Oh! No thanks. No, I'm good, man. I'd really rather not. Ooh, that was a drop that I did not want to take. I'm on full health, my armor is fine, but I do not want to risk it. Not even for a second would I feel comfortable going for that risk. Oh my god, it's so cool to see it, though. It's cool to, like, see it and know where it is. For certain. What is it? Chest. Wonder if we'll get any cool, interesting loot. I mean, I already have the new disc, so... Yeah, my illusions of grandeur about new loot are a little out the window right now. In favor of, hey, maybe survive a little bit. Oh, there we go. I should have brought the powder with me. Let me light up this ledge so that nothing can spawn in here. Come on. Come and get me. Ah, damn it. Okay. We'll be lighting up areas as we go here. Pick that back up. I didn't mean to drop that. The jail section, that definitely won't have anything for us, so might as well not go down there. Let's see. This is already decently lit. Good thing about strongholds, occasionally they are lit up fine, and it's not a problem as much. Well, this goes down, down. Oh, well, no it doesn't. Well, it's lit up now, so whatever, if I ever come back through here. Got plenty to light my way. I don't know why I would come back through there, but, you know, in the event that I get, like, lost horribly. Sure, more coal and apples. I'll take them. I'll take them. I always found this as, like, a useless trap. Because, like, I mean, if you're down here, odds are you've got a pickaxe. And you've played the game enough to know if you fall in there without one, you'd be stuck. So unless it's, like, pure accident, I don't think anybody's fallen for that. Getting a little sick of these dead ends. Although it leaves me less to explore in search of that portal. The suspense of, is the portal actually going to have any pearls in it, or am I going to be able to light it right here, right now, this stream, is, it's killing me. It's big suspense. Okay, we've been that way, we've been that way. I don't think we've been this way. Let's find out. Nope, have not been this way. Ooh, neat walls and stuff. Cool wall, man. Sense I didn't think I'd utter today. I've been this way, I think. Because otherwise, why would that torch be there? It feels kind of off-center. No, I haven't? Wow. I know I sound, like, underwhelmed by all this, but it's just like, getting hype about a new path and then immediately seeing a dead end. Okay, all of these lead to dead ends, so... Back this way? Yeah, back this way. I know there's more to be seen. There has to be. But, like... Yeesh is getting there, gonna be trouble. Didn't open that door, so... Ooh, library. Library. We love to see it. Whole reason I brought these swords, or most of the reason that I kept these swords in my inventory. The other part was, you know, just, ooh, looting 2. Knockback 2, power 4. Power 4. I'm not taking power. I'd rather not take power if I could get away with it. Well, now I have an infinite supply of books. I don't have to grab them now. I can come back for them. I might grab them now, but like that's a lot to carry on me is the thing. While I'm already carrying quite a bit of stuff. There should be another chest in here somewhere, maybe. No? Okay. How about down this end, huh? Nope. And I know there aren't any up here. I'll double check because my memory of this area is slightly fuzzy. Because I don't spend a lot of time in strongholds, if you haven't noticed. But no, we're not at a point where I'm happy to enchant yet, so. Alright, we came in that way. I think this is the chest we saw coming in. Ooh, another iron pickaxe. That'll be useful. I'll be having that. Here, let me put the bread here instead. I know it's like a little less good, but you know, sometimes you gotta settle, alright? Just the way life is. Okay, should be checking these areas before, you know, to make sure they don't dead end immediately. before I just light them all up. Like that. That I could have probably left unlit. No monster from down this hole is gonna find its way back up. To me. So I'm just gonna take my torches back. Based on, like, if it's lit or unlit, though, is kind of how I'm determining where I am in this, so... You know, might be a little fucky of me. Oh! Oh! There's wood back there. There's wood back there in the library, and I've got coal. So, worst case, I do, in fact, have everything I would need to get out of this. And get more torches. Another jailer area. That just loops into nothing. Okie dokie, okie dokie. We're not seeing a lot of value here, but... it's still fine. It's still an okay hole. Good hole. Yo, positive hole alert? That implies the existence of bad hole. I mean, I guess. But, like, I already checked that one. I think we came down this way, so let me double check and make sure we've seen... I think we've seen it all. Is that a spawner over there? It indeed is a spawner. Let's deactivate it. What kind of spawner? Spider? Break it. Break it. The XP's worth more than it would be worth to come all the way out here and, like, farm it, you know? Alright, upper levels. Weird that I haven't managed to spot the portal yet. No, this is the chest. This is the one. Okay, don't have room in my inventory. I need to get rid of some shit. I don't need the iron, though, so I'm gonna have to be a little stingy about what loot I take and what I don't. I'm sure somebody will come in here, somebody on the server will probably come in here post me being here and, like, completely rip this place to shreds in search of loot. So I'm happy to let them do that. There's nothing in these cells, right? There shouldn't be. What's over this way? An area I've already seen. Okay. What's over this way? Ooh, maybe new? Maybe new? No. About to free up some more space in the inventory. Oh, big gulp. Gulp gamer. Let's go. Nothing that way. How about up here? Nothing. Okay. We've already explored all of that anyway, so... Ooh, another staircase down. Haven't seen one of these here yet. Oh, well, that's a wall. The music's very subtle right now. So that's interesting. Not really helping me fill dead air as much, but I don't know, yeah, it works. It kind of works for this area. I've already been there. I'm probably going to have to pass through some areas I've already been to just to get down further. It's probably going to be down. Alright, well, I guess I got my question answered about the whole, like, can it spawn below deep slate thing. Ooh, new staircase? New staircase just dropped? New me just dropped down the staircase? Push grandma down the stairs? Alright. Suppose I could. I mean, I've got no good reason why not. Anywho, anything this way? Nope. Okay. We're going into well-explored territory here. I remember this not having much. But maybe it has more stairs that go down. That's exactly what I want. So I've got this notion in my head that maybe, just maybe, the portal spawns in the lowest parts. I know it doesn't always, but maybe it will. You ever think of that? I mean, maybe it won't, which is a valid counter-argument. But, you know, it could. Don't see why not. You know, I'm kind of wasting stuff by just kind of sprinting everywhere. Alright, here's what we do. We make our way back to that library that we were at. Wherever it may be. And we collect some torches. We're gonna take this one, though. Give me that torch. It's gonna create kind of a dark spot, but... You know, what are you, a cop? Why would you care? Oh, this comes back out the top. Okay, well that's fine, because the library wasn't far from the top, if I remember right. Was it down this way? It was with the... It was near, like, the square thing. With, like, the trap that I said was awful. Not very well hidden. Yeah, for what? To what end? I'm already here. Like, I put in all the hard work of getting here. So, like, why make it, like, so terribly hard to think about navigating? It's an area I've been to. The suspense on this, the status of this portal is killing me. What if it's, like, what if we get there and this turns out to be, like, a glitched seed where the portal is just in the wall? Because that could happen. It's extravagantly rare. So it'd be really cool to see. But it would be less cool for the fact I'm gonna have to go and find a different stronghold without a glitched entrance. I feel like we were onto something going that way. Like, maybe not, but... Oh, this is new. This is brand new. What's in here? You're in here. That explains that. Please don't blow me to pieces and or blow that chest to pieces. As long as the chest is okay, I don't... Oh, fuck! Silverfish! Sliverfish. One good crit and they're done for, though, so it's not... They're not the biggest problem in the world, but... Let me patch this up. Oh, well, they broke the door anyway. I was gonna patch it up so I could put this button back. But I suppose it doesn't matter. Oh, no, did he... Okay, he didn't. I thought he blew up my one torch. I was gonna be so mad at him. I can put the door back, sure. Oh, come on, man. You just had me. Couldn't you leave me alone after that? Dying to silverfish would be insanely on brand and kind of funny, but at the same time, I don't wanna. I'd rather I didn't die to silverfish. Do I not have my steak anymore? I do. When I run out of steak, I'll go for the, go give them the old 1-2 with the, melons. Oh, there's still more down here. Where are all of you? I hear them, but I don't see them. Stealth fish, more like. Ooh, I could have this again. I already have one. Ah, greed never hurt nobody. Don't worry about it. No one has ever been punished for their greed or hubris, even once. It just doesn't happen. I've never seen it happen, and therefore it doesn't. There is one. There's exactly one. Okay, alright. Sword. The sword is better, then, for the silverfish. Got it. There is exactly one in here, though. Alright, I'll give it what I got, but, you know. I've only got 5 of them. 6 if you count the one that's, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Now we've got 6 slots to fill in. 6 of them. 6 whole smackaroons, huh? I want to get rid of this lava. This lava is unsafe. This lava in particular is always a hazard. Alright. And now, away we go. That's right, we're gonna just cut our losses and get the fuck out of here. How far up we gotta go? Probably too far for me to wanna. Long way up. Got it. Am I at least mining towards 0, 0? No. In fact, I'm mining away. Mining away. Okay, come on. You know what? I can't leave this behind. This has got to come with me. As much as I'm like, oh, I don't want to, you know, I don't want to leave it unlit and just kind of have it sitting there collecting mobs while I'm away, I also don't want to do this entire walk completely unlit. So, you know, pick your poison. If we hit cave, we turn this staircase around, is what I'm thinking. Like the second that we hit cave. There. Till then, though, we'll keep just staircasing. It's moments like this that I run out of things to talk about. Like, my mind just blanks despite, like, having a bunch of stuff to talk about. The move to OBS seems like it's been smooth. I mean, despite the fact it's telling me we're running at a smooth 60 FPS. Brand new stream settings, so we might be in higher quality than usual? I'm not sure. We're definitely running at a higher average bitrate. Where's my dropped frames at? I'll look in a sec. I'll look in a sec. 2,500, which is about 1.1%. Much lower than usual, as far as I'm aware, at least. That silverfish that I left down there will be my demise when I come back. Mark my words. I'm gonna like walk in and he's gonna be like hyper buff, like he's been waiting for me. From the day I left, his mission was to fucking like come and murder me. He's gonna show up on my doorstep ready to fight in like 20 years. Can't wait. What is this? What is this? Oh, it's part of the cave. I mean, we hit cave, but it's like right at the edge, so does it really matter? Because we could just do one of those, and it's like we never hit it. Yeah. All right. If it opens back up, though, we'll turn around. Is that it opening back up? That would be what I'm seeing. Yes. Let's head back down. Close them up. Glad I haven't been torching this all the way, because that would have just been the end of it. Alright, we've got a little too far to one side. And that's fine. Okay, now this is just bullying. This is just outright bullying, and I won't stand for it, game. Come on, now. Oh, there's a glow squid in there. Come on, don't do this to me. Oh, are you kidding? Am I gonna have to, like... Ah, fuck it. I'll staircase through the thing. I'll staircase through it. I've got enough blocks, and it doesn't matter. So I'll just staircase all the way through this. Cut that out. God, I saw another thing today about how Tom Brady kisses his son on the lips. And I still find that insanely, like, weird and funny. Because it's like, like, not even for like, oh man, it's super fucking weird that he kisses his son on the lips. Because it is. It totally is. No matter what anybody says to me, kissing your son on the lips for like, even if it were like a peck on the lips, I think I'd be more okay about it. But it's like, it's an extended kiss. Like, there is passion in that kiss, at least from one side, and not the other. And that's what weirds me out about it, I think. But no. And it's gonna be like an endless battle to the end of time for that child. Like, for his entire life to not be known as Tom Brady's kid, whom he had kissed on the lips on many occasions. You know? Like, if I were Tom Brady's son, I would be I would be trying very hard to keep that fact from the public. That I kiss my, like, I mean, I'm not Tom Brady's son, but if I found out that, like, you know, if I, not that if I found out, but if, like, if people found out that I kiss my dad on the lips passionately, like, he's like, getting in it, you know? I don't think I could go, I don't think I'd, like, I don't think you could, like, waterboard that information out of me. Like, I think that's, there is no torturer or torture device on this earth that could bring that information to come from my lips if it were me. I'm just saying. Like, and I'm a guy who's very open about the fact that he would crumble under most tortures. Like, absolutely. Like, if you, whatever you want to know, you can know it, fam. It's not worth my pain and suffering. Unless somebody else is threatening to hurt me too, you got it. Whatever you want to know. Don't do well under torture. You don't even have to, like, you don't even have to really threaten me with torture. You can just kind of, like, vaguely insinuate it. I'm over it, you know? Whatever. I'll talk. I'll tell you what you want to know. But the thing about that is, side note, that was a little, tangent, but, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, Tom Brady's son. There's that, you just couldn't get me to say it. And if it had ever come out, I'd be completely mortified. Like, absolutely just in awe at the fact that, like, I've just gotta live my life like this, huh? Like, no, it's not weird. No, don't worry about it. No, don't think about it too hard, man. No, I just kiss my dad on the lips. He just gives me little smoochies before I go to bed. Calm down. You know? Like, I'm not trying to make fun of the guy. I mean, I guess I am currently making fun of him in this moment. But my point more so is that, like, he's gonna have to endure people, like, having that conversation with him for the rest of his life. Like, that's just that dude's existence now. Based solely on the fact that Tom Brady likes to kiss his son on the mouth. I don't think that's an aspect of this that, like, people talk about. And that wasn't even my main point. Was that, oh, he's gonna have to deal with that forever. Like, I had some other side thing that was gonna lead into, and I've completely lost it just on, like, the tangent that he does, in fact, have to deal with that, and just, like, that sudden realization. I mean, in all fairness, though, Tom Brady kisses a lot of people. I've seen him give, like, passionate open-mouth kisses to, like, a lot of people. And not like a lot. It's not, like, in the hundreds. I haven't been just, like, following him around, keeping a tally. But, like, for, like, a grown man with such, like, a masculine presentation of being, like, one of the world's best football players. Not saying you have to, like, present mask for that or anything, but that's just, like, such a traditionally masculine thing. To be, like, be that guy. 4 or more, I don't know, times Super Bowl winning champion Tom Brady. Going out and, like, passionately kissing other men of all ages on the lips. I mean, I've only seen it happen, like, 5 times. Like, I mean, as in with 5 different individuals. But that's enough, right? That's, like, enough of them that it's, like, that's too many. You can kiss all the men you like. I mean, I kiss men. It's a thing I do. But, like, these aren't, like, people you're in a relationship with, or, like, people you're very close with most of the time. It's, like investors, and, like that guy from Kraft, the old Kraft CEO guy, who's, like, 90 and can barely keep his fucking tongue in his mouth. Without the addition of someone else, like, smacking on him, you know? Yeah, no, he's still really young. The kid, I'm sure that kid doesn't realize that, like, that behavior is abnormal at all. And it's like, again, I'm not clowning on this child. I'm clowning on Tom Brady for kissing his son very passionately on the lips. But it's the same level of clownery about how, like, Ted Cruz pisses his pants on purpose. It's that. Like, I'm not gonna fucking joke on the pants. It's not their fault. That'd be cruel and unusual, frankly, to go and do something like that. But, like, to, like, fuck around with this kid, you know? Am I going the right way? I'm not going the right way. Now I'm going the right way. That's sick. Oh, fuck. I should probably, take 2.5 seconds to mark down F3? F2. There we go. F3. But, no, he's like, what is he, like 10? So, like, I'm sure he doesn't, like, openly know that that's weird. Like, rat embarrassing story time here, right? I, at home, as a little itty bitty lad, up to the age of 6, at home, and then, like, of course I didn't go to many public restrooms, but in public restrooms, I would be that, you know, like, in elementary school, there'd be that kid standing at the urinals who, like, would just have his whole ass out, who would just, like, let his pants fall, and just, you know, that's just how he pissed. Like, that's his pissing position, is, like, pants at his ankles, briefs all the way down, man's just, like, letting his nuts hang in the middle of the, like, open area of the men's restroom. Yeah, that was me. From, like, ages, like, since I was potty trained, like, 2 or 3 to, like, 6-ish. I don't know when you potty train a kid. I think it's, like, 2 or 3. I don't know. Anyway. And it's, like, until people started giving me weird looks about it, I didn't realize that was fucked. So, like, imagine, like, how this kid's gonna feel, you know, like, growing out of that and, like, you know, interacting with the outside world, you know, openly, and having, like, I'm sure he goes to school and shit, but I'm pretty sure it's not a common topic of conversation about, hey, do you kiss your dad? You know, I don't think that's, like, a thing that's just commonly brought up around, like, between small children at, like, recess or something. Like, I mean, you got other shit going on at that age. I'm not the most in touch with the kids, these days, but, like, I don't know. That doesn't seem like a topic that would come up. But, like, once he starts getting older, and, like, I'm thinking maybe, like, because this isn't something, like, open, like, pissing with your pants down at a urinal, where it's, like, people can see that you're doing that multiple times a day, and, like, somebody along the way is bound to correct you, like you have, like, something stuck in your teeth or something. No, this is something that, like, sure, millions of people know about, but, like, is that something you correct in, like, a child of that age? He's probably not gonna realize how fucked it is until he reaches, like, late middle school, early high school age, and, like, starts, you know, freely accessing the internet, and, like, you know, knowing where to look for content like that, and, like, listening to some podcast somewhere, and having them bring up, hey, you remember that guy? You remember that guy, that old Super Bowl guy, Tom Brady, who used to kiss his son on the mouth? Weird, right? And that's how he's gonna find out. Probably alone in his bedroom, wearing, like, a pair of earbuds, listening to some, like, Dude Bro podcast, and they just happen to mention him and his dad's weird kiss relationship. And that will probably be the first time this young man, like, goes out of his way to, like... Because, like, a lot of shit happens when you're a kid. A lot of weird, inexplicable shit happens that just, you know, adults don't have a good explanation for. Like, how they ask, like, how are you? And they don't really mean it. They just want to hear, okay. It's like a formal greeting thing, you know? And it's like, nobody knows why we still do that. I mean, it's not, like, accurate to the phrase or anything. You know, I mean, of course it's not on the same level as, like, kissing your son. But, oh, I took another screenshot. Whoops. Are we headed the right way? We still are, right? Oh my god, we just gotta head straight this way now. We should be on the water. Like, I should have just taken the water more. Wait, he has 2 kids? Is it like 2 sons or like a son and a daughter? Because I feel like as weird as kissing your son on the lips is, I think kissing a daughter of the same age on the lips would be weirder somehow. Like for him as like a straight man in his 40s to do. Like that feels. And I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Because it's like maybe it's some kind of subconscious bias. I used to kiss my mom on the lips, like at a very, very early age. But like, I mean, that was far and few between. It was more of like a peck on the cheek type deal usually. But like occasionally a lip would sneak in there. Like occasionally it would be like a lip's worth, you know? But like, your dad, man? I mean, maybe because I never had a dad. Like, it's like, maybe it's because I didn't have like a great relationship with my father that like, you know, we're getting into like territory here now, by the way. But maybe it's because like I didn't have like a relationship with a main father figure that it's like, maybe that's weird. Maybe that's just me. And that's how I would end this conversation. If it weren't for the fact that I had heard literally hundreds of people talk about this, all of whom saying this is a super weird interaction and not really being able to pinpoint why outside of like, it's a man and his like small child son sharing like a passionate moment. Okay, they're 12 and 14. Yeah, the clock is ticking on the oldest one. Like before he finds out. Could you imagine? Hold on a minute. Could you imagine getting to like age like 19 or 20, like college age, and not realizing that's fucked up? And you're like, and like imagine being like Tom Brady's son's like college roommate, and his dad comes and like drops him off on the first day, and he goes, "Hey man, I'm your roommate. How's it going?" And like, you know, you do the whole like handshake and the like, you know, nice to meet you thing, and his dad is like there helping him like move shit in, and as soon as he's got all his shit in, he goes, "All right, thanks, Dad," and they just fucking like these 2 grown men, one much older than the other, but like still 2 grown ass men just fucking like passionately kiss on the mouth right in front of you. Could you imagine? I don't know what I don't know what I would do, because it's like part of me would want to be out of that situation and not be near that person. Not even for like a oh no kind of reason, like not for anything terrible, but like I don't think you can have a good working like friendship with someone without, you know, I think it's gonna be awkward for like to be like absolutely like stark about it. Like it's gonna be completely awkward if I watched even my closest friend kiss his dad on the mouth. I think it's done for. I think that friendship will never be the same. Like I mean, we might still be friends, but it will not be the same friendship, believe me. What's that? I think that's the direction I gotta go in? I don't know. I'll follow the coastline once I reach a new coastline. Because I should be almost there, by my estimate. I have a bed on me. Why am I walking through the dark like this? Yeah, no, and it's like... Oh, thank you for bringing that up. I completely, like... That's the clip I was thinking of, but I forgot that happens in it. There's a clip of, like, Tom Brady, like, getting some massage thing and being filmed. And his son just happens to come in, and he's like, "Hey, Dad," and they have, like, a little thing. They have a little back and forth, a little father-son bond, you know? And then, like, Tom Brady goes out of his way to request a kiss of this child. I might get some of the details a little mixed up here, but it is definitely the vibe you're getting from me saying this. But he, like, requests a kiss of him, and the kid looks, like, reluctant about it. Like, he looks like he just doesn't want to fucking do it at all. And he goes, "Come on," and he, like, convinces him. And the kid does, like, to his credit, the kid does walk over, and there's a house over there. Whose house is that? I'm gonna find out. To, like, his credit, the kid does walk over and give him, like, a little, just a little quick one, you know? But, like, And then as the kid is, like, walking away, Tom Brady just goes, that wasn't enough. That wasn't a good enough one. Come on, you can do better than that. Or, like, something along those lines. He's, like, fucking encouraging him to come back and give him a longer, more passionate kiss. Just got, like, a sign on it anywhere? No? I'm sure it's someone's. Somebody's got a lot of dogs. A lot of dog to be had here. A very well-built house, mind you. Whose house is this? Got a basement? Or is this just down to, like... Alright, then. Suppose the basement's not done. Yeah, no, there's a very well-built little Minecraft house. Who did this? Like, I mean, it's like a server amongst friends. Oh, they got, like, a little boat dock? Oh, I just picked something up. They got, like, a little boat dock with, like, boats and shit. What did I pick up? You know, I honestly can't tell. I can't tell what I just picked up. It might have been some of that clay. I mean, I know I had some clay on me, but... Alright, I won't leave your front door open. I'm gonna just skedoodle and leave this house alone. But look at this! It's a nice little oak / spruce roofed house. Yeah, many a dog. But no, anyway, back to kissing your son. Oh, there's a mine over here. Back to kissing your son on the lips. I don't think anybody's forgetting that anytime soon. Oh no, it's just like a little stone area. Okay. I don't think anybody's forgetting about that anytime soon. And probably both of those kids are gonna have a real hard time. Like, I'm not saying Tom Brady's, like, a child predator, by the way. I do want to clarify that I'm not implying or accusing Tom Brady of, like, molesting his own children or anything. But it's just an insanely, like, weird and out-of-nowhere behavior for him to be doing that. Anyway, we spent... God knows how long, like, since we left the mine. 20 minutes. About 20 minutes talking about Tom Brady kissing his son on the mouth. Can we please move on? Gosh, what else is there? We start Half-Life Blue Shift, or not Blue Shift. We start Opposing Force, that's what it is. We start Opposing Force, the Half-Life 1 expansion, on Wednesday. And I'm very excited about that, because I very rarely play through those games. Like, Opposing Force and Blue Shift are not titles I go back to often, because if I want to play Half-Life, I play Half-Life, you know? And sure, there's more Half-Life content, and there's more Half-Life story in there, and not much, but there's a little bit of Black Mesa content in there. But it's made by Gearbox, not Valve's main team, so it's not quite up to the same standard of quality. Like, it's not, I don't think it's as much of a quality shift as it is, like, a tonal shift. Because Half-Life does have that little bit of camp in it. It has a very, like, yeah, this is a very serious situation, but there are, like, funny comedic scientist characters in it that explode if you shoot them too many times. So, like, you know, a little jovial. There's a little bit of camp there. But, like, at the same time, it's like you are witnessing horrors beyond the comprehension of man. Alright? There's some stuff in that game that, if were to happen for real, would send 99% of the people who've played through it, including me, into shock. But, like, it feels like, even though there's, like, the slightest amount of that in the expansions feel a lot more just like, oh, uh-oh, somebody made an oopsie at the workplace, gotta get out, gotta leave, you know? Like, that's just how that feels, you know? Okay, we're at a beach now, so we shouldn't be terribly far from... Woo, that's a hole. Shouldn't be terribly far from our area of the jungle. I know there are two jungles here. I think this one is separate from mine, and mine is off that way. That looks right, and I'd be willing to believe that's the right direction to go. Alright, we're gonna get home, and I think we're gonna call it. We've found the stronghold. We've done the thing I wanted to get done. And by the time we would get home, we'll probably have hour-and-a-half long stream-ish. So that's not awful. That looks lighter than it did a minute ago. Oh well. But no, I feel good about it. I feel good about this. Alright. Yeah, there's home. We just gotta get over there. Remember when Minecraft boats used to be like the flimsiest fucking things on the planet? I think it was like the combat update actually that fixed that, if I remember right. But it's been a while now. But I'm so glad. I am so unfathomably happy with the new boats. Like, new, quote-unquote, comparative to, like, the old boats. Because the old boats, you would, like... if you, like, rubbed against a block at all, even at, like... that would have been enough to break it. Right there. Like, that would have been enough to break an old boat into, like... and it doesn't break the boat and drop the boat, either. The problem was that, like... I wouldn't have nearly as much of a problem with it if that was the case. But it would explode into, like, 3 wooden planks and, like, 2 sticks. As if that would help anybody for any reason. You know? Okay, the crops are still at the same stage they were, because we, you know, been unloaded this section of the map forever. Yeah, like, you'd hit, like, lily pads, and it would just, like, fall the fuck apart on, like, the simplest little thing. And I remember, like, if you're in really shallow water, even if there's nothing there, even if there's literally nothing there, it'll just, you know, just pop off. With no warning whatsoever. Anyway, we got another music disc. Same one, but we got it again. So, I mean, I got a gift for a friend at some point. Anything else needs smelting? Not that I see. I think we have enough levels, if we have an anvil, to put looting on a sword or an axe. But I don't want to do that right now. Because... yeah, I've got that one already. I don't want to do that right now because I feel like... let's get rid of this. Why do I have 1 leaf block? What did I do to get that? Like, why do I just have 1 of them? A fern? Really? I need to clean out this garbage chest so bad. It'll get done. It'll get done. Eventually. One day. Maybe. Not a singular diamond found this stream, though. So that sucks, but, you know, what can you do? Alright, put away the melons. We'll take... oh, wait, we still have some steak. I've been eating melons this whole time, and we still had steak? Can we get our friend back? Nope. Okay, anyway, I'll do the rest of this nonsense off stream or at the start of the next stream as like a little prep thing. In the meantime, though, we are going to switch on over to the brand new and improved ending screen. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Isn't that something? Alright. So, something we're going to be trying next week is multiple games a stream, I think. Depending on how the poll goes. So, next week's streams might be unusual, but they will be at the same times. You can see the times at the bottom of the screen and the days. The games that correspond to those days, though, typically, and for the rest of this week, that will be true. We're not going to do this midweek. We'll make the transition next week, and I'm still experimenting with like how long streams should be, and if I should do multiple games or singular games. There is a poll up on my Twitter, which I will put in chat now for anyone interested in that. Or if you wanna get a hold of polls like this faster and sooner, all you gotta do is go over to my Twitter at voxel_64. But for this one in particular, I'll drop it here because it is very, very stream-related. And most of the polls I put up are, in fact, stream-related. So if you want to be involved there, and you want to, like, you know, get your voice heard in the community and be, like, known, and, like, have your opinion put out there, that exists, and you can do that. And I would much appreciate it. Anywho, you can catch additional content whenever I end up putting that out over on YouTube at Voxel64, that's on screen. Like I said a minute ago, additional Twitter content, like polls and like information on if streams are going to be late or early or when times are swapping around will be there. If not, my stream schedule on Twitch should be accurate as to like what games I intend to stream on what days. I don't know how that's going to work out if I'm streaming multiple games on the fly like that. But I'll figure it out next week. I'll figure it out, like, over the course of this week and next week, and then by next week I should know. But, like I mentioned, Half-Life Opposing Force will start Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when we'll be starting that game. That'll only be a few streams long, probably. It's much shorter than Half-Life, so... You know, if you're interested in catching a brand new series, that'll be Wednesday. Friday has sort of become our variety day. On which I'll be either doing Toontown or Hitman, one or the other, you know? I'll be hitting up one of those two. Be sure to keep an eye on the stream schedule on Twitch, or keep an eye on my Twitter, where I'll mention, you know, what that's looking like this week. And that's all I've got to say, I think. I'll work on getting alerts and chat up for next time. In the meantime, though, let the jams play you out.